Good morning, happy Tuesday. I look a mess because I'm just waking up. Let's see. Today's not going to be very eventful, but we do have a doctor's appointment. If you've seen my last vlog, I had a medical incident, so I had to contact my GP, and that appointment is today, and I will try to take you guys with me, but I'm up. Need to get the dog out and get the day going. I'll check back in a little bit later. Okay guys, we are here at the doctor's office. So I've seen my doctor. I got a lot of blood work to do. This is my number, and they're only on number 159. So it's going to be a little bit of a wait, but we got to get all this blood work done, and she's going to be consulting with a neurologist, and they're going to get back to me. So at least it's done. Oh, and there was no breakfast because we didn't eat breakfast. I was a little bit nervous, so I didn't have any breakfast. But I guess that's good because now I got all this blood work to do. I guess sometimes it's best to do it fasted. She said I didn't have to be fasted to do the blood work, but I think it's better when you are. So yay for that, but we got a long wait. So I would check in more than likely when I get back home. All right, guys, I am back. I'm just checking in after my appointment. So I don't know if I said this. My appointment was actually a phone appointment, and for some reason I thought it was an in-person appointment, which, you know, was okay. Because I needed to get the paperwork from my, can't even talk. I need to get the paperwork from when I went to the emergency at a different hospital so they could scan it and get it into my files. So yay for that, and I was supposed to get some blood work done. That didn't happen. Again, they couldn't find a vein. So instead of poking me like crazy, like they did in the emergency room, the lady suggested that I come back tomorrow very early. Today I spend time hydrating. So what I'm going to do, I have my lunch, breakfast, whatever you want to call it. I may just have to be a 1 meal a day today because I got to chug that water. So I have my meal, and I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to be drinking the rest of the day. Now, the goal is for me to get in at least anywhere from 80 to 100 ounces. And we're going to see how close I can get to that. I'm not used to drinking quite that much, but I have to do it so that they can get my blood. I got a lot of blood work to do tomorrow. And the lady said to come in super early because she's going to put, I think, hot packs on my arms to help the veins pop out. But she wants me to be really hydrated. And I cannot have any coffee today because coffee, it dehydrates you, so. And if I was going to do coffee, it would have been early in the morning. I didn't have any this morning, so yay for that. But I'm going to eat and report back how much water I am able to get in, because I do have to get this blood work done tomorrow early in the morning. So yay. Now, like I said, eat, keep chugging the water. I have a few things I need to get done, but most of the day I'm going to be focused on hydration. So I will check in a little bit later. Okay, I'm back to report in. I've had one of these. This is 30 ounces. So I had one of these with water. I got tired. So this is Gatorade. So I'm going to drink this, and then I'll be doing the rest with my water. So one down, well, almost 1.5. I'm right here. Wait a minute. Oops. Right there. So almost down. So drink this. This will give me 60. I have to just do 2 more. I'll be checking back in a few minutes. All right, reporting back in, and Here is bottle number 3. So I'm going to try to get this chugged down. I'm kind of getting tired of drinking, but I'm going to get this chugged down and one more to go. See you in the end. Okay, so here we are. We're back at the doctor's. I did finish up all my water yesterday. So pray for me that they are able to get the blood this morning, because I don't want to get stuck so many times that my arm is bruised again. So yeah, we're back here waiting to get our blood draw. Okay, we are done here at the doctor's. Blood has been drawn. It was much easier today. So let's head on to the store. Okay, so I am back home. I got my blood draw. We stopped at the store and I picked up a few things. So let's get into what I picked up. It's very, very small, but let's look at it. Ooh, sorry about getting up so close. Let me pull this down so you guys can see better. Okay. Alrighty, so what I have here, I wanted a big bag of cauliflower rice because I don't have any left. So I ended up getting 3 plain, and I have one that is kind of like a, what does this say? Rice veggie blend, like for stir fry. You can see it kind of like what you use for stir fry, but the rest of them is just plain. I wanted some more protein noodles, spaghetti, and those, they're so expensive. I was looking at a lot of the brands, so I settled with Kroger's brand, so I have some protein pasta. I was playing around with some ideas where I would have something for my breakfast, something, you know, that's quick and easy and protein packed and all that. So I got some breakfast sausage. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to mix with this to have, you know, like a quick, easy breakfast. And these are some blueberries. I have 1 onion. I have 1 yellow bell pepper. And right here, I have 1 white sweet potato and some carrots. Last week, I think it was last week, I made this carrot ginger soup. It was amazing. And I had used these 2 ingredients to make it. So I want to make some more. So that's that. That is my haul. I have some coffee. I'm finished drinking that. It is already 10:30. So we may just have a nice lunch and dinner and, you know, we'll call it good. But for now, I want to get these things put away. And I need to start pulling a lunch together for my wife before she wakes up. So I will check in a little bit later. See you guys then. Alrighty, I am back with a check-in. So we got our blood draw. We have stopped at the store. I kind of showed you guys what I picked up. I hope I showed you guys what I picked up. What else? I had to make my neurology appointment. So what my doctor did say is the neurologist wants to see me. And they said with the symptoms I was having, I'm pretty young for those type of symptoms, and they want to kind of look at a scan of my heart. So I don't know. It makes me a little nervous. I'm just gonna be honest. It makes me a little like, what's going on? Because like I said, the problem with the pain in my legs and the cramping, I had that before. I know I need to stay hydrated as a person that has had weight loss surgery. Even though I had it years ago, I know that. So the cramping, I was like, okay, I need to be hydrated and I need my electrolytes. The only scary part was the numbness that was on my left side. For the simple fact that years ago, I want to say now this was maybe 18, 19 years ago, when I had that little mini stroke, and it was on my left side. So it's just a little scary. It's just a little scary. And the fact that they want to look at my heart, you know, I feel like I'm pretty healthy, but then you never know. I'm going to just be honest because I know I've done a ton of damage to my body because I was overweight for so long at my heaviest. Now, mind you, I am barely 5 feet tall. I'm 4'11 and a half or something like that. At my heaviest, I was 270 pounds and probably a little bit heavier than that. Because I didn't weigh in for a long time because I knew how big I was. So for being heavy for quite some time, that does damage to your body. And I'm just praying I didn't do too much damage. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm cleaning my act up. I've been cleaning my act up. So I'm just praying I haven't, when I was severely overweight in my food addiction phase, that I did not do too much harm to my body. So that's just kind of the follow-up update where I am health-wise. My appointment again is not till August the 6th. I am not even going to Google. I'm not going to even Google my symptoms and heart and all of that because I know it would send me down a rabbit hole and I would be a complete mess until my appointment. So I'm just going to do my best to just forget about it, stay hydrated, make sure I have my electrolytes up, stay eating healthy, keep going to the gym, you know, and just wait and see what they say. So, I did end up cooking that cauliflower rice and putting in, if you guys remember, a couple of meal preps back, we cooked up a bunch of carrots, broccoli, onion, bell pepper. I think that was it. So I added that to it, and this is it because I ran out of a veggie source. So for my lunch, which may end up also being my dinner, I'm not sure yet, but probably, the crock pot beef. I'm finally finishing that up. All the other meat is finished up. I'm going to actually have to take something out so I have something for the next couple of days before I meal prep. I'm thinking I might do something pretty easy, like the Real Good chicken, because that's easy to do. You can microwave it, you can throw it in the air fryer, in the oven. So I might do that. We might just have to eat that until I do my big meal prep on Saturday. But like I said, my lunch, some of the veggies I made, and the rest of the crock pot beef. And that's going to be my lunch and maybe dinner. And I have me some Gatorade. And I don't have anything else really at this moment to report. So I'm going to log off. And if I do something else different, I'll come back on and let you guys know. But for now, I'm going to say this is the end of the video. Keep me in your thoughts, you know, that I have a pleasant experience for the neurologist. Keep sending out those good vibes all the way into my appointment. Yeah, and that's it. I'm going to log off, get this video up, and start thinking about what I might be meal prepping over the weekend for the following week. So I will see you guys then. Mwah! Have a wonderful rest of your week.